Hello, everyone. I am having my live stream today as promised. I was going to be on here between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern. Discussion today is about multiple sclerosis or various forms. So I'm going to welcome everyone in. Everyone come in and relax. We're going to just welcome you all, and I'll be doing a few things while I'm waiting for everybody to come in and get set up. Grab some coffee or drink or smoothie or whatever you like in the morning, and come join me. All right, so I'm going to add some things in here. I'll be adding some links later to the room. Right now, it's the very, very beginning of our universe we're creating together. You guys are all the stars of my universe. Stars of my universe, excuse me. All right, so you guys welcome in. Feel free to chat with me and let me know where you're from. What states are you from? Are you out of the country? Let me know where you're all from. What wonderful things or wonderful areas in the world that you're from today. Okay, so I am welcoming you in. Everyone, welcome to my show. All right, so the name of the room, of course, is Sunshine Speaks Safe Room. It has a meaning, of course. I love sunshine. Unfortunately, with MS, you can only have so much sunshine. So, and I like to try to emulate and bring that happiness and that sunshine to everyone. I try to do that every day with people. The safe room is just a place we can all come to and talk. It's our little location where we can speak our mind about conditions we have, such as multiple sclerosis. And this is what it is. So there are various types of multiple sclerosis, relapsing, remitting, which is what I have. Okay, and it's RRMS. They abbreviate it. There is secondary progressive, which is SPMS, primary progressive, PPMS, and progressive, PRMS. I'm curious to know what you do for your MS. What are the treatments you've tried? What conventional, unconventional? Well, we could discuss that. For me, myself, I had to learn with MS that you have to do two things. Realize the two things are that you cannot do what you've done in the past, and come to terms with that in your mind, body. To rest, to get ample rest. That's important for healing. The body heals when we rest, and good rest, not constantly interrupted rest, but rest that you have good rest, have an area to go for that. And meditation is important. You can meditate in various ways with healing stones, focusing on the little fissures, the layers. There's lots of ways to relax, which we can get into pretty deeply as well. But I would like to go over different things with all of you. And as soon as our room gets full, we're going to get started. I'm just letting everybody come in. Welcome again to my support, my community. And thank you for being here. And please tap that like button, because that'll show YouTube that there is a calling for people that have disabilities that want to have this type of a show. There is a calling. We have a voice, no matter what the disability is, mental, physical, we have a voice and we're very strong, and we need to form this group to help each other. Put the word out there. We're just as capable, if not more so, of doing things in different ways. Maybe different types of ways, but they can be done. They can be done. So I do appreciate everyone coming today. And please just put in where you're from. We're from Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania. Lovely Pennsylvania. Winter, spring, summer, fall. I like the various seasons, although the summer right now with the humidity is got me done. I try to keep cool. I have a wonderful product that I'll share with you guys. It's a polar, and I'm sure you've heard of them. They're gaiters or polar. You wear it around your neck, and you can bring it up as a mask and just bring it down when you don't need it. Hence, we don't forget we have to wear our mask for protection of ourselves and others, as our Governor Wolf and Dr. Levine has stated. So we do need to do those things and be compliant. And that's the start, So if everybody's here, I'd like to welcome you again. Right now, people are getting ready, coming in. Thank you. Please smash that like button for me. And so YouTube will notice. And I myself am a longtime health enthusiast. I've had over 30 years of medical experience, working with both animals as a vet technician and human beings in nursing. And I have been all over working: New Jersey, Pennsylvania, snowstorms, ice storms. Getting to patients is where it was all at. Now I've found that working from home works for me. I do work from home now for a wonderful company and another company actually now. So it works for me, and I can share that with you if anyone's interested in finding out where and how to apply and so on and so forth. We can help each other. Conventional medications for MS. If you have multiple sclerosis, I'm sure you know about the conventional medications that are available. You do due diligence, I'm sure, as I do, with magazines, MS magazines, and such and so on and so forth. There's lots of them. There's Mavenclad. There's Tecfidera, which is Vumerity is now, which I've started on, which is what I'm doing. ACTH. There's steroids. There's all kinds of things. Also for some naturopath things. And a disclaimer is I'm not a doctor, and you should talk to your physician if you have any concerns about your health or need medications and all. But I can actually suggest and tell you what's worked for people I know, So what's worked for people I know is they do take that wonderful herb called turmeric in their diet. Fresh, they sprinkle it on. It helps with inflammation, pain, it seems to. Tart cherry juice is another one that helps you. A lot of antioxidants, a lot of good stuff in tart cherry juice. And they have a good one, I think, from Vitamin Shop that is tart cherry and turmeric in it. It's like a powerhouse. Also BPI Sports sells something called Immune Support, which has great things for immune support in one capsule, which is great. Has some elderberry extract, vitamin D, vitamin C. It's really good. So kind of keep that in mind. BPI Sports, immune support. That can actually be helpful for everyone. So welcome again. Welcome to my room. We got a bunch of people coming in. Thank you. Please hit the like button. Tap, 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 like button for me. Thank you. And I'll also be sharing some self-preservation things like making pemmican, self-preservation bars in the future. So we can share those things. And also, water is very important. People think, well, why not drink water? No. Water, you should, if you're a coffee drinker like me, and you drink a cup of coffee, drink a cup of water right after that. Keep influxing the water because it really does make a difference. So the water is a good thing. And with everything in the pandemic and all that, make sure you have some things at home. We may get another wave. We don't know. But if it comes, at least you're more prepared this time. We can all be more prepared this time. Although I'm like a prepper too, so I'm really prepared. But then I feel not enough. So I have to be more prepared. And water is considered liquid gold. Remember that, people. Water is liquid gold. Why? You can't live without it. You can have a stock load in the house of silver and gold and all the wonderful things I believe in getting too. Real estate is good to have silver and gold. Some cryptocurrency, although some investors only believe in Bitcoin. We'll go into that another time. But water, you can't eat your gold bars or your silver coins. You need to have water and a good surplus of it, because that you can't live without. All those other things you can live without, but you can barter with them. I get it, which is smart. Water, you can barter with too if there is none. So remember that. So again, I'd like to say welcome to everyone in my community. We have John and Rachel. We have Kentucky in here. You have Kentucky in here. Very nice. I love Kentucky. It's beautiful. John, we have from Staten Island. Thank you for coming, John. And Brazil. We have somebody from Brazil in here. Wow, cool beans. That's a beautiful area too, Brazil. Now, I've never been there myself, but I had a lot of my patients that have gone and were telling me all about Brazil. So let's look on the list. Dominican Republic too. My Pennsylvania up in Stroudsburg. We have Stroudsburg in the house. We have Lily from Stroudsburg. Hello, Lily. My granddaughter's name. And this is wonderful. Yeah, we've got questions. Will be a questions and answer session. If we don't get a huge influx of people, I get it. It's early. We can answer questions. We already have one, actually. We can answer questions from everybody in the room. John wants to know, what do I have? I have not progressive. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis is what I have in the phrasing. I was in an accident and it seemed to come out after that. Is what seems to happen. You have the same thing, John. Okay. What have you tried? Okay, you're getting yourself together. Yeah, well, and you have to go because, okay. What I'm going to do with the show is I'm going to try to do this show once a week to start. As it goes and it rolls through, we will do more. We'll offer more, do more. I'm just getting started with this, so maybe a little bit, but maybe next Tuesday, same time, 8 to 9, and that would be good. So if you guys want to show back up and tell everybody about it, we could do that. I would appreciate if you did that. So I'm taking, someone asked me what I'm taking. I'm taking Vumerity right now. And it's a VUMERITY. That is a Tecfidera change medication. I took Tecfidera. It didn't work for me at the time. They changed it. I'm taking it. It's so far so good. Knock on wood. We have knock on wood. It's there and it's working for me. So far so good. And you guys can share what you've taken in the past. I'd love that. And multiple sclerosis has been around forever, and it seems to be in the Northeast, which is kind of puzzling to me. I'm sure not just to me. We went over the medication. We went over a little bit of a conventional medication, unconventional. Does anyone work in the room? Are you working from home? Are you going to a job not from home? How are you faring with the virus? Is this? John said he works from home. Well, it's a good job. I work from home too. But you have to go back to work when they open the office. Yeah, you got to be safe and diligent with the mask, and which you are. Okay. Yeah. Well, what kind of work do you do, John? John types for various people, and I type for people too. Everybody else seems to be working in off work, off home places. It's good that we're all busy, and Lily doesn't work at the moment because she's having problems with ambulation. Oh, I can understand that. Ambulation is a big thing with MS and being off balance sometimes. My son actually he works with people with equipment, medical equipment, and helps them get situated with stair lifts and elevators in home, all this cool stuff, and those scooters, which are invaluable when you go to a fair or event and you're on a scooter. Oh my goodness, I'll share his information. And he's up in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania, Albrightsville, American Lifts and Service. Yeah. So if you need something like for that, please look him up. So if no one has any more questions, we can start the show. So regarding multiple sclerosis, it is a very common disabling condition. It affects the nervous system. You have plaques that form on your spinal cord and your brain. Now, anything that's on the brain that shouldn't be there is an annoyance to the body, and it will cause you to not have signals that get from the brain to where they need to go. So your brain says, move, your legs move, they don't move, your arms don't move. Hey, there's the signals blocked with a traffic jam. So some medications really help with that. And I always say that being prepared is my thing. I'm as prepared as I can be. Every day I try to live with a positive attitude when I get up. Some days it's better than others, but and I want to emulate that. Because what's in your mind is how your day's going to go. If you got that positive mentality and your day is going to be good and you're going to be positive and get it done, don't procrastinate, people. Don't procrastinate. You want to do something, do it. And I pretty much keep busy. So we have someone else that came in. Yes. Please bear with me on your name, please. We had Debat Sika in the room. I hope I said that right and didn't mutilate your name. Yes, fighting with MS. And this is our community show. And like I say, you guys are the stars in my universe. You're a blessing to be here. I am thrilled to share with you everything about me. And if you're just coming in, I have over 30 years medical experience with humans and animals. And we're just sharing medications. We're sharing tips, tricks, self-preservation. And I welcome any comments as long as everybody is respectful of each other. I'm going to have this again next Tuesday from 8 to 9, and I do thank you for being here early with me. So we went over a little bit about unconventional medications, and I call medications just things that you find that help you. Over the years, I've found people working with patients and their children, adults, geriatrics, what helps people continuously is what sticks in here. Remember those, and I want to share those with you. Turmeric or turmeric herb, I'm sure you've heard of that. That is a way to help with lots of inflammation and pain, and that's what we are stuck with, inflammation and pain on a daily basis. But it makes it so much better. So try the turmeric. Get a good turmeric, sprinkle it on your food. Don't necessarily cook it off because you'll kill everything in it. Keep it fresh. Tart cherry, if you missed that, tart cherry juice is super antioxidants and super for the body. Room, can you please type in and tell me you have it and what kind you have and how you're dealing with that? or you don't have to. But I find that meditation and rest can really, really help. And again, if you missed it, if you have coffee or tea or anything, have a glass of water after that. It's coming in. It really does help. Um, so ambulation, again, is an issue with a lot of people. Being able to be independent is an issue with a lot of people. It was with me. I didn't want to admit that I couldn't do things anymore that I normally did. I was very active and went to the gym every day after work. And after this whole deal hit, my body was like, nope, 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 can't do it. So now I'm here to add and hopefully add to people's lives some information, have them add to mine, which I love learning. I think we should learn every day. So please put in the room where you're from and what type of MS you may be dealing with. If you have anything you'd like to say, we can do questions and answers now. That's fine. So I'm really, really pleased that you came today and that you're here and took your time, your precious time, to come in and be with me this morning. Let me grab a drink because I'm going to need one in a minute. I have my little cup here. Yes, it has a chip in it, but I love the cup. Yes, I love snowmen. And they're just happy. There was these happy things I remember and always will. So we need to come up with a mug that's Sunshine Speaks, Safe Room. And I'd love to be able to put those out for you guys. So what's going on with everybody today? What are we doing? Are we going out? What are we doing? Are we not enjoying the heat? Where are you from? Put your areas in there where you live. I'm in Pennsylvania, if you guys are just coming in. And I'd love to know where you're from. You know, wouldn't it be the coolest thing? The coolest thing if we as a group can get together at some point, share coffee together, just meet up. It would be so neat. So regarding MS, and, as you know, it's the nature of the beast. We don't know how we're going to be from one day to the next. Some days we're perfectly kind of just meandering about. Other days we can't see very well. It's like someone put Vaseline over our eyes. Can't see nothing. Nope. It's all like fuzzy, terrible. And other days it's a lot better. You get the optic nerve issues we have. So I see some more people coming in. Thank you. Please tap, tap, tap the like button that you like this show. That'll make YouTube realize we do exist. We have a voice, and we are going to be a strong community of caring individuals. This room is all for caring people that are coming to meet about health things, about self-preservation, like we're going to do the pemmican. I'll just put a recipe out there for people how to make it. Which is, if you've never heard of pemmican, it is a bar you can create out of tallow and beef and blueberries dried. It can be sealed with one of those cool sealing machines for about 30 years. Survival food at its best. I also have developed an area of peace in my home. With MS, you definitely need to have peace, and I fight for that peace. I won't let anything get in the way of my peaceful time. I've got lots of plants around in my house, and if I could, it'd be a rainforest in here. I have a couple friendly kitties, which are my therapy animals for sure. I got one of them that's down there. I've got another in the other room, but they are my angels. I'll share them with you when they come around, definitely. But so I'm here, and I'll be here for you to start. I'll tell you to start once a week We're going to do next Tuesday, the 4th of August already, believe it or not. Next Tuesday, the 4th, from 8 to 9 a.m. The show will be here. I will be here. I'm here for you guys. Hopefully you'll be here and you'll bring more. Share this with everyone. Share this with anyone you know that wants to have a voice, that wants to come in and learn some new things. Even if you can take one thing out of this today that you didn't know before, it's well worth my time. So the topic is basically movement, meditation, some unconventional items. Unconventional, I mentioned Vimerity, if you didn't hear. It's adjustment of Tecfidera, which is a pill, mind you. I like something that's going to work. I don't want anymore for myself the injections. I've done them many times, and I'm so done with injections at this point. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. And Mavenclad is also something quite interesting, and I'll tell you why. Have you guys heard of Mavenclad at all? Some people have. Mavenclad, and I can see some things. That's how, if you can't see people, I have the capability of seeing. Mavenclad, I believe, was a treatment for cancer. Mavenclad actually does something about resets now your immune system. How? We'll go over that again. But this is something interesting that if Vimerity wasn't right where I need it to be, I would try that. Zibot, are you still in the room with me, or did I lose you when I had the loss of the room for a moment? Are you in there, Zibot? Can you hear me, or can you send me a message? I don't know. I hope I didn't lose you. Let me see if I could see you. I don't know. Well, hopefully you're still here and I didn't lose you. But I'm working on getting the clarity good on this show, and I'll be working on it. So this is it for now, but it'll be changing as time goes on. So questions and answers, you're welcome to ask me anything. And if you're good for today, please share this video, and I will see you next Tuesday between 8 and 9. And we'll make it a weekly thing for a while until we get such a following that we'll have to do more than just one day. But I had gotten the idea. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I decided to just do it. I have a nice gentleman by the name of Clayton Morris to Invest, who got some good, picked his brain in a way and got some ideas. So if you wanted to go check out his videos, Morris Invest, he is very, very smart and can help you with learning. Videos he's put out on investing, houses, real estate, so on and so forth. And again, if you need to have some ambulation help with an elevator in your home or stair lift or nice riding scooter, look up American Lifts and Service in Albrightsville. My son will take care of you. So if there's no questions and answers right now, I actually live in a small little town near a town called Jim Thorpe, if you've ever heard of that, in Pennsylvania. Well, it's a town where 1 million visitors come to it. It's a beautiful little town. And I live in a little town near that called Nescahoning. You don't say the Q. There's a Q, but you don't say it. It's Nescahoning. Indian name, of course, up here. And beautiful little area, little town. Very, very nice people in the town. They actually have a next door app that people go to and talk, which is so neighborly, so nice. Yeah, that's a little bit about where I am. I think they're trying to reconnect because my on my YouTube. It's not too stable at the moment. I know they're doing work out there, so that could be it. But if no one has any questions, I can close up early if you want. And let me see if I have anything else coming in over here. I have to check. No, there's nothing over there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let me check. I'm just going to put in the room for me. I remember when I first had gotten MS and I was in the hospital, it was terrible. I had gone back in the hospital for treatment, and I actually had stabs all over my body. I went into the hospital. I didn't know I had MS at that time. And I had these stabs all over my body. And I said, I was crying. I went to the hospital. And I told them, as soon as I told them my symptoms, they knew. They said, you have MS. Up to the MS ward, 10 days on IVs to recoat my nerves, which was quite interesting that they could do this with something called ATCH. And that was interesting. I was in there through Christmas. I couldn't get any visitors because there was ice storms and no one could drive anywhere. So that was quite an interesting time. But I got through that, and I'd like to know if any of you guys have gone through ACTH therapy. So if not, at least I could put that out there. So, how do you find that you feel with MS? Are you feeling more tired at the end of the day? In the middle of the day, you wake up tired. I feel tired a little bit at the beginning, but by the end of the day, I'm done, especially with the heat. I try to keep in with the air as much as possible. So I'm sure you guys do that too, but I hear it, how it is and how it feels. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming. I think that we'll leave it like this for today. Also, there's fibromyalgia to talk about, Sjogren's disease. There is Graves' disease. There's a bunch of things that I can tell you and talk about. Why? Because I have 10 disability conditions. And I could share all of them with you. We can't do them all at once because we will be done. There's so much, just so much. But I will thank everyone for coming once again and being the stars in my universe. Very, very much. And please tap, stash that like button and share this video so that YouTube will put it out there that yes, we have a voice. Yes, there's a place for people to go that want to talk about all these cool things together. It'd be a lot of cool content. Right now, today, I put out a bunch of things. We talked about meditation. We talked about water and the importance thereof. Stocking your water. We talked about turmeric. We talked about tart cherry and the management of the body and symptoms and lots of rest and coming to terms with the fact you may not be able to do all the things you used to, but that's okay. You don't have to. You can still partake in things with family, with friends, without exhausting yourself. And you know what? Your true friends will be there for you. Your family will be there for you if you let them in, people. Some people don't want to admit, I can't do this anymore. They don't want to tell their family these things. Sometimes I felt a bit humiliated because I couldn't do things. And I didn't want people to know that. And then I'm struggling. But when you tell them can't do that because, and you mean it, then they realize, okay, let's maybe change things around it a little bit. And you can decline politely invites for things that you can't do, and you can invite people for things you can do. So there's always workarounds. So I do thank you for coming. And if there are no questions and answers for me today, I do thank you once again for coming. And I will be here next Tuesday between 8 and 9. We're going to have a lot of content for next Tuesday. It'll be a great show. And I really, really look to see you then. Look to see you here then. I give everybody about 5-10 minutes, maybe 15, to come in with their drinks, get set up, get prepared for class, for this group class, for this group. I teach work too and different. But I'd like to welcome you. Please share the video. Please hit the like button one time, because if you hit more than once, it's going to unlike it. I don't want to do that. Don't love me. You guys have a stellar day, the best day ever, and I can't thank you enough for being here. All right, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.